if we're comparing the young Marines who are out there, in Okinawa down at Gate 2 Street or down at the Tsunabe Seawall getting hammered and having too good of a time, that's going to be dealt with at one level. But if you are a senior officer, if you're a field grade officer, if you're a CW3, if you're a commander, and you get into trouble, there is an absolute target on your back. You become an HVT, and high value target, because now in the JAG world, well, first of all, the leadership is just going to be pissed, because if you're a battalion or a brigade commander, and you are, it's your duty to, be a commander and be a leader and set the example, and you do something wrong, you're going to lose your command, and there's going to be a target on you, and they're going to come down extraordinarily hard on you, because you are held to a higher standard. I think rightfully so. A brigade commander should be held to a higher standard than a young PFC. There's just no question about that. And so that's the first piece of it. The second is that you're probably not going to get a pass. The JAGs are going to come in, and we know this. The JAGs will advise the commanders, and now they see an HVT. Because if you prosecuted a colonel, if you're a captain and you prosecuted a colonel, that's a big deal. And now you're a rock star, right? I got the conviction against Colonel Smith. I took him down. I put the colonel in jail. And if you want to get a better job, you want to go from a trial counsel to a senior trial counsel or to a special victim counsel, and you've got that quote on your resume, that's a big deal. And so you become an HVT. There's more assets put on prosecuting you. It's higher visibility. And so what I think I see, to generalize, again, I don't like to generalize, but I think I've been doing it long enough where I can. The more senior the client, whether that's sergeant major or brigade commander or the CW4, that what we're dealing with is definitely more serious misconduct. We're not getting the call for the colonel who jacked the candy bar out of the commissary, right? We're not getting that. They're going to be high dollar fraud amounts, sexual assault, and they're higher level offenses, and so they take a lot more resources, and you're an HVT. And not for us, but for these prosecutors. So you're going to be in for the fight of your lives, where if the same thing happened to a junior Marine or a junior soldier, they're going to get in trouble for it. But the expectation level of the expected conduct of a senior officer is clearly different than the expected conduct level of a lance corporal. And again, and rightfully so.